just mentioned the Heath game's been pushed back a little bit. Has that affected your sort of training at all?
No, not really. We are sticking to our plan. Obviously, we know that during the summer time in Australia, you're going to play games in some really difficult conditions, so we need to be prepared. As I said, we had a very cold start of the summer, so unfortunately we didn't have enough opportunity to train in those warmer conditions. But it is what it is, so we're going to put all the necessary things in place for the game tomorrow, and hopefully we can have a good one.
So Rado, obviously it's been a week and a half since the 20 minutes that was played in the Melbourne derby, and we all know what happened there. How did your players, take that with the scenes from that match?
Look, we had several meetings with the club and CEO and people that are obviously looking after all that side of the things, and players were constantly reminded about what is going on behind the scenes. What we know and what we don't know, when the things will be sorted out regarding us. Training sessions were normal. Tommy missed first few training sessions because of concussion. He came back and trained last two training sessions, so he's good to go. And everyone else is looking forward to the game. It's been almost 10 days between two games, so everyone is ready. And we can't wait for tomorrow.
With Tommy, like you said, he's ready physically, I guess. What about mentally? Is he okay?
Yeah, he had a lot of support from players and everyone around him here at the training sessions, and he looks back to his normal. He trained really well, and we hope that everything is fine with him, but we'll find out a little bit more tomorrow, once he starts the game.
Rado, how shocked were you with what you saw?
Look, it was a very sad moment, for everyone involved in football, that there's something like that can happen, and you kind of only see that on the TV, but to be in the front row when something like that happens, it has got even a bigger impact on people. So hopefully this is never going to happen again, and we can continue to do what we love, and we can promote our game as much as we can.
Do you think can the game recover from that in Australia?
Oh, absolutely. There was like 20, I don't know how many supporters, 20,000 plus supporters, and only very small number of supporters did what they did. I think a lot of supporters were shocked, were not prepared for anything like that, and we have received a lot of emails from our supporters congratulating us and wishing us fast recovery if there was any problem with any of the players, and can't wait to watch us tomorrow night.
Right, is it right that I know all these sanctions against Melbourne Victory, but Melbourne City, the active supporters bays have been closed as well tomorrow for the game?
To be honest, I'm not informed about that yet, so I can't comment on that. Obviously, whoever is looking after that side of the side of the things going on, know more than I do, so I can't comment on that.
Mate, for that 20 minutes in that game that was played, you guys looked pretty slick, didn't you? I mean, Aidan O'Neill, great goal, great move. I guess that gives you confidence going into the game tomorrow night.
Look, definitely. There are a few things that we've been working on for the last 4 or 5 weeks since I got in. Obviously, we missed 3 World Cup players. They were a very important part of our setup and our football style. So I think in next month or so we'll be able to see even more play like that, and hopefully we can entertain our supporters tomorrow, and then take that to the next level when it comes to penetration and mini game that we call it.
I know that a lot said about your World Cup players and that, but in terms of Aidan O'Neill, he's a very important part of your team, isn't he?
Absolutely, absolutely. He is a very important part. Unfortunately, he was suspended for Sydney game, and we missed him. And you see the influence that he's got in the games, and not just by controlling that central midfield role, but also being able to pop inside the penalty box and score the goals. And it's a challenge for him to continue with that. To pick and choose the right moments to go forward and contribute, not just from defensive point of view and from organizational point of view, but also from scoring goals and creating goal chances for us.
Can you see him pushing for national team honours in the future?
Oh, absolutely. I think he's been fantastic for us, and it's up to him now to take his game to the next level. And I think those 20 minutes show that that he is more than capable of doing that. He probably now needs a little bit more consistency, and door is always open.
Apart from Tommy, how's everyone else's fitness?
Everyone is great, Marco. No problems at all. Obviously, there are some bugs around here in Melbourne because of the hot and cold weather that we are experiencing. So maybe we miss one or two players throughout the week because they got a little bit of runny nose, but nothing serious, no COVID cases, so we are good for tomorrow.
What about Florin?
Florin has joined the team and is training with us more regularly now. So I think in next 2 or 3 weeks he should be fully fit and ready to try to challenge to get into the starting 11.
And Rado, I know, would you, apart from, obviously you want to win every game, but for your own self, that's 2 games now, and I know that the second one was only 20 minutes, and you were winning. I guess you're keen to get that first win in your role as the sort of head coach there.
Look, of course, every time you play or you coach the game, you want to win it. So there's no difference with anyone here in Melbourne. We want to win, and we are top of the table. We do have our football style, that we are very proud of, and we want to continue with that way of playing. And if that equals more victories than draws and losses, then of course we would be very happy.
And you, any more updates on your in terms of you being the head coach, whether it's going to extend beyond this season or till the end of the season, and any more talks?
No talks. It's just like a normal weekly meetings with everyone involved at the club, and just planning and doing the best that we can to win the next game. So no talk about long term. It's all about this week and next week. So it's 1 week at a time.
Probably time for one more with Rado, Marco, and then we'll get Dario in.
You're right. Mate, Central Coast Mariners, can be dangerous at times. Obviously got a couple of their own World Cup players. What are you expecting?
Oh look, they've been really shining light this season in the A-League. Montgomery got them playing some exciting football. We looked closely at their last 2 games against Sydney and against Newcastle Jets, and they got some really good quality players. They're quite unpredictable, with the quality that they've got. But obviously they do have some weaknesses as well. Try to control their strengths and expose their weaknesses, and hopefully we can have a good win.